Have you ever wished you could have a clone of yourself to do all your chores and speeches while you have fun with your friends? Imagine if you could really do that. Where would you start? Cloning, according to University of Utah, is the creation of an organism that is an exact genetic copy of another one. This means that every single bit of DNA is the same between the two. Cloning is good and it could be beneficial to humanity in many ways. Let's look at 3 reasons why cloning is good and should be researched more. The first reason that cloning is good and should be researched more is because it could help infertile couples conceive a baby. Even though many people may argue that adoption is a better route when compared to cloning, for some people that do not qualify for an adoption, they wouldn't have a chance to have a baby. Also, human cloning would allow infertile couples to have a baby that is biologically related to them. In addition to that, cloning will also help if one of the parents suffers a serious disease or disorder that could then be passed to the child. Because by cloning, the unaffected parent gives the couple a child that will not suffer such a disease or disorder. The second reason why cloning is good and should be researched more is because cloning can help cure many diseases. According to the article Mary Mitch Daly, therapeutic cloning or somatic cell nuclear transfer is when clone embryo is allowed to develop to the blastocyst stage or further, usually 14 days, and then destroyed for stem cells or other tissues. According to US Newswire, somatic cell nuclear transfer, more commonly called therapeutic cloning, is about saving and improving lives. By researching more on cloning, the cure to many diseases could be obtained. For example, the cure for cancer or AIDS could be found by doing research related to cloning. According to Charlene Leno, Dr. Robert Lanza predicted that work like his, which is cloning, would revolutionize the field of medicine, providing novel treatments for Alzheimer's, diabetes, heart disease, and Parkinson. The third and final reason that cloning is good is because it could lead to the creation of perfectly matched organs. According to B.A. Robinson, if therapeutic cloning using embryos is successful, then perfectly matched replacement organs could become freely available to the sick and dying people. That, of course, would help save an innumerable number of lives and increase the quality of life of many others. Also, therapeutic cloning would have more advantages than a regular organ transplant. There will be presumably no danger of rejection of the transplant because the organ's DNA would match the patient's DNA. Also, the patient will not have to wait until an unrelated donor dies to receive a transplant, which can sometimes take years. A new organ could be grown for them as needed. The procedure would save lives which would otherwise be lost waiting for a transplant that didn't come in time. Cloning has a huge number of benefits, but because scientists are not allowed to research more into it, those benefits may never be obtained. If cloning is not allowed, then infertile couples may never conceive a baby that is genetically related to them. Also, if cloning is not allowed, then many diseases that could be cured would not be. Finally, if cloning is not allowed, then many lives would be lost due to needing of replacement organs but not finding a donor in time. Don't you think that cloning is worth giving it a try? Don't you think that the countless lives that could be saved are worth it? Cloning should be allowed to enjoy the many benefits that come with it.